What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the House of Nerd Show. We are here today with an advanced review of That Texas Blood, issue number 14. That Texas Blood set to return this June the 8th, this Wednesday, folks. If you're not familiar with That Texas Blood, it is a contemporary crime noir set in the dark and mysterious world of Ambrose County. The new arc, Volume 3, is titled The Snow Falls Endlessly in Wonderland. We got hooked up with the advanced copy out June the 8th. We're here to let you fine folks know this is one to pick up. Just some quick thoughts before we get into volume 14 proper. Elle, first and second volumes, they dealt with the neo-noir and occult horror subgenres, right? This third arc.
The one shot Christmas special.
The Christmas special.
A ghost story.
Yep. And issue 14, volume 3, looks to be leaning into the slasher subgenre. Okay, so a little bit of a departure. Not nothing crazy. It's still That Texas Blood. We're dealing with a hack slash serial killer. The big mystery in this one being who is the Red Queen killer. We got a serial killer on the loose, and a winter storm is set to wreak. Did I use that right? Wreak havoc on Ambrose County. Yes. And it's up to the newly appointed Sheriff Joe Bob to save the day, man. Good old Joe Bob is back. This arc is set in the early 90s. I believe about 10 years after the events of volume 2. And at the right at the jump, I will say there is a nice little nod to the time period of that being the Silence of the Lambs film being played on in the background on the TV in one of the scenes, actually in the opening sequence. So nice little nod there, nice little Easter egg. Elle, what are your thoughts on That Texas Blood, issue number 14?
I feel like this is probably the strongest arc opener for the series so far. For sure.
That's saying a lot now.
Yeah, I think that they've reached their stride as a team, and you can tell easily that the synergy that they've created here is immaculate.
100%. Now I'm still stuck on this comment though. Strongest opener, man! Wow. Hey, listen. We all know issue 1 is that's an all-timer series opener.
And arc 1 is my favorite so far.
Yeah,
arc 2 was dope, but the first one forever favorite.
You know what? I would probably. That's tough. It's too tough. It's like choosing between my two kids. I don't know if I could pick a favorite.
Me, I'm just like, not you two. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this was my favorite. Oh man, but and listen, I will agree with you, Elle. This opener to this new arc, Chef's Kiss. I'm tempted to say damn near perfect. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I wanna talk about this opening sequence here. Here you can see a couple of the pages from the opening sequence. Is it just me?
It is.
Oh, it is just me. Okay.
Oh
So you don't even let me get my thought. Okay,
yeah, I'm gonna
that's it,
let you
folks. We
finish.
got
Go
it.
ahead.
That's it. That's the show.
That's
No,
another.
how amazing, how fantastic
Mm-hmm.
was this opener? Uh, you know, they introduced the Red Queen killer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the introduction itself. Don't want to spoil it, but it gave me chills.
Mm-hmm.
I love the character design. It's
Mm-hmm.
simple but
Mm-hmm.
so effective and so creepy. Yeah, uh, man, Jacob just killed it with that one. But I love this opening sequence because very much sets the tone for probably how the arc is gonna go. Chilling.
And very cinematic in it being like inspired, well, feeling inspired by like slasher movies and movies in general of that genre. Even with the Silence of the Lambs reference, this opening is very much like something you would see in the opening of a movie or TV episode.
You know what, El? I've got it right here in my notes. Cinematic feel to this opening. Uh, we've got I love Jacob's color palette to start it
Mm-hmm.
off. That cold, steely blue,
Mm-hmm.
right? Really setting the tone. Uh, uh, I got a little bit of Scream
Mm-hmm.
vibes as well as poltergeist vibes. The poltergeist more so just aesthetic wise. I don't know if you remember that scene in Poltergeist where the little blonde haired girl, she's sitting in front of the TV and all you see is the TV static, the white noise.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and so this sequence, it had aesthetically anyways that kind of a vibe. I thought. Um, so them leaning into the horror, the slash genres there. Um, hey, listen, love the opening, and then to further on your point of the cinematic feel, the very next scene, I won't tell you guys what's going on, but it's a hard cut, and it completely changes like the tone and the mood,
Mm-hmm.
right? Again, very very much like a film. It goes almost from like a quiet, like what's the word I'm looking for? It goes from quiet to loud,
Mm-hmm.
like that, right?
Loud was the word you were looking for.
Yeah, what's wrong with loud? Loud
Okay.
don't work?
I just thought it was gonna be more than one syllable.
Oh, I don't. Do you have a syllable, multiple syllable for loud? Louder? Oh, wait, hey,
Yeah, you got me there.
hey, I did get you there. I did get you there. So set in the early '90s, you can see here, we got a storm set to wreak havoc on Ambrose County. We got Joe Bob in the midst of an election. He's up
Mm-hmm.
for election for sheriff of the county. And what I like about that, so we're not going to let you know what happened. We want you guys to check this out. But there's great connective tissues. How did Joe Bob, come to
Mm-hmm.
be the sheriff? And it's in reference to an event that Jacob and Chris show us way back in issue 1,
Mm-hmm.
actually, right? So I love that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just really is that world building, right? Everything is connected. And then there was another character, right? I don't know if you caught it, Al. King. King.
Mm-hmm.
They made reference.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he was actually introduced. I think it was the final issue of volume 1. So he's like Ambrose County's I don't know, kind of like drug kingpin, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
call him that. So there's mention of him in this. So uh Chris and Jacob always making sure that this world that they create very much everything feels connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
All these different characters.
I did want to talk about the cat real fast.
Oh, what cat?
What cat?
Oh, this cat.
The cat is so nonchalant to the point where even during the commission of something, the cat just doesn't move. Like, it's just still sitting there. I assume purring, chilling, living its best life. Opposite of Patty, and it's probably one of the best scenes with a cat or animal that I've read this year.
You like the usage of the cat?
Yes,
Mm.
because it's minding its business and staying alive.
Mm. Did we get the cat's name? Was that
I don't.
revealed?
We didn't, and I thought, and I
Ooh.
even went back and checked because I was like, is, and so I'm thinking like, is this even her cat? Because she just got here. She's only been here, what, a week? And is this her cat, or is it the what's his name, Red? He's renting this place out to Patty.
Mm-hmm.
And so is it his cat? Is it just like, there's some questions about that, and how calm the cat was with the killer. It's interesting.
Okay, you like this cat. We're fans.
Yeah,
We're fans.
we're
Okay.
fans.
Okay. Hopefully we get to see more of the cat in subsequent issues.
You're like, that was your big takeaway from this, huh?
That was a big take, man.
Yeah.
This masterful piece
Yeah.
of work and your big takeaways.
My very first note was, cat is totally unbothered, LOL.
Chris, if you're watching, I'm digging the cat.
The character work here is perfect. I love, like you said earlier, chef's kiss.
Curious to see that character arc there.
Mhm.
Hey, listen. Can we talk about Jacob's color palette?
Mm-hmm.
His usage of the different color palettes, very purposeful in relation to the scene,
Mm-hmm.
the emotion, what's going on. Yo, listen, we say it pretty much every issue that comes out,
Mm-hmm.
but like with all sincerity, just continues to elevate his game. And actually, that reminds me,
Mm-hmm.
we got Pip Martin, who's credited on this issue as the color assistant. So be remiss not to mention Pip. So yeah, I love it, man. Depending on the environment, depending on the scene, the emotion, you got the different uses of the colors, right? Like we said in the opening sequence,
Mm-hmm.
the cold, steely blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the very next scene, I don't want to. It's not really. So you got a character kind of waking up. It's morning time, right? It's loud. The color palette is bright.
Mm-hmm.
It's warm. What else do we got? Oh, how great when the snow actually starts to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Those exterior shots. He switches to that very much a gray tone.
Mm-hmm.
Just so like everything, man.
Even here, like I feel like the aggressive or like violent or scenes you could take as a more violent tone are red. And
the hotter tones, right?
Mm-hmm.
To contrast, like how cold it is, right? If you want to go back, how great is that wham?
Which one?
I'm pretty sure Jacob is doing the lettering on his book as well. But even I don't know. I like the wham and the whoosh. Well,
say that again.
How would you pronounce that?
Whoosh.
Oh, I like that.
Shut up.
I'm thinking that. Say it one more time.
No, thank you.
No. And then at the end, if you cut it, they use a filter, right? We don't want to say what happens in that scene, but it's ended with like a filter that ties back to the opening. You got like the static, that TV static noise, like filter applied, which I thought was just really, really fantastic stuff, man. And like you said, I think at the start of this, Chris, Jacob just flexing at this point their creative muscles, man. This one is gonna be like straight up nominated for one best single issue I feel like
for sure.
you know, that's great. Facial expressions.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob's always great at that, man. You know. These guys, yeah, the synergy. What else? What else? Ooh, the back matter.
Mm-hmm.
How cool was that?
Yeah, it was cool.
But this we know, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
every issue. What I love about the back matter in these books is it's not filler.
Mm-mm.
You know,
If
you
you
don't.
noticed in that newsletter, that welcome that was saying Patty was leaving in the birthday section, is that her mom, Dorothy Doyle, was listed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool to pick up on those little things when you read the back matter.
It just adds more to the world building that they're creating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what how it's done well because you don't need you don't need to read the back matter in order to know what's going on in the story, but it's another layer, it's another element, right? That just
Mm-hmm.
adds to the experience. and and actually they announced we didn't get it in this arc in this review copy, but they're adding some more back matter. So it's a serialized discussion of 80s and 90s horror done in collaboration with Paul Tremblay, who's an author, and I believe you're familiar with that writer, L.
A couple of his books, yeah.
Okay, okay. So I mean, listen, folks, it's like I feel like it's an oversized issue. It's like what 30, 35, 36 pages.
It did feel not long in a bad way, but
Right.
long like it had enough beats to it where it felt whole.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it felt oversized. Great bang for your buck. Uh, this one here, we don't give numbered grades, but I'm tempted to say is a 10 out of a 10 out of a 10, man. That good, folks. That good. If you want to find out who is the Red Queen killer, be sure to pick up this book Wednesday, June the 8th, man. Looking forward to having the physical copy on this one. And actually quickly, let's check out those amazing variant covers, eh?
Mm-hmm.
The one on the left there by Greg Smallwood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And ooh, you know what? I dropped the ball on this one. Who's the one on the right?
I have it in my head.
You have it in your head. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I have it in my apologies to the artist, man. But it's great. I'm getting all three. I'm getting all three, to be honest.
You're not gonna get the secret 4?
Oh, is it Secret Fourth?
No, I'm just kidding. I just
Oh,
wanted.
that's ooh. I said, ooh, okay. Don't do me like that.
Maybe there is. I don't. You never know.
Don't lead me astray. A secret variant, man. Hey, hook it up. Come on, guys. Any other thoughts on this book, El?
Go get it. And if you haven't, like, up until this point, it's a fantastic series. I would definitely recommend it. Like, whenever you see those posts going around, like, oh, like, what books do you recommend to new readers? I think this is like a really good introductory series to what crime comics can be.
Oof. Good point. Good point. What did you say? I think on our previous shout out,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of writers, you feel like maybe this is. How did you put it? I don't want to butcher your words.
I was just saying, like, this is if it feels like a lot of writers, crime writers, are like they think they're writing at this caliber, that their books are this complex and nuanced, but Chris he's knocking it out of the park with this series. Absolutely, like top tier.
Top tier. I agree with you 100%. He honestly should have been nominated for best writer just on the strength of this book and even the book
Mm-hmm.
itself as
Mm-hmm.
best series, man. This, folks, to me, best ongoing, hands down. Pick up issue 14. You're gonna love it. We guarantee it.
Not the Men's Warehouse motto.
Is that a Men's Warehouse model?
Yeah, you're gonna love it. We guarantee it.
Oh, I'm not familiar. Okay, there you go. There you go. I may have copyright.
Yeah.
Copyright that. Oh shit. Folks, if you enjoyed this advanced review, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and subscribe if you're digging the content, man. We go live every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. I think that's about it. Yeah.
Mhm.
You wanna say bye bye to the
Bye.
folks? Oh, just like that.
Bye bye.
All right, folks, we're out.